Hey everybody, back again with another epic unboxing video. Of course, the awesome peeps at Elgato sent me this HD60 Pro. Hashtag sponsored. I do appreciate them sending me this epic card. I'm going to be replacing my AverMedia card in my streaming PC. My other card getting very long in the tooth. This one, 60 frames per second. Oh man, it's going to be epic. Let's do it. Now, I have some streamer pals of mine who've been telling me about Elgato for a while, said I should check it out. Also, happened to run into them at TwitchCon, talked to the guys over at Elgato. Man, a lot of great people at the booth over there. I had no idea they had all this epic stuff that they do. Now, you guys know how I love to turn people on to great products. They got a whole line of capture cards. Of course, they got the Stream Deck, which is amazing. They got their new key light. Oh, man, I got to get me one of those. And, of course, their amazing roll-up green screen, as well as they got different Thunderbolt docks and that kind of stuff. You can check all that out on their website. But let's go ahead and crack open this box and see what's inside. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Great packaging. I'm also a graphic designer. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. I also look at packaging too. I think it looks fantastic. So it's a Game Capture HD60 Pro, and we can download all the Game Capture software that goes along with it. Also works with OBS as well. So we've got our in-out bracket for the back of our machine. So we'll take a look inside my machine here in a bit. And I have a separate machine that's a streaming PC. And then we also have our HD60 Pro. Very nice. We'll crack that out of there in just a bit. Ooh. Ooh, nice. I like that. Going to put that on the side of my machine. And let's see if we got anything else in here. Oh, we got some cords down below. Looks like a HDMI cord. Let's crack that open. Very nice. And we got ourselves a little instruction booklet. Of course, the whole point of this is capturing stuff onto my PC. Man, love it. Love the packaging. We're going to get that installed. We're going to get it going. Now, this is the giant mess that is the back of my PC. I actually keep my PCs backwards because this way you don't have to reach around the back of them all the time. So I keep them turned away from me like this. It's not as sexy, but it definitely makes it more functional. Now, you can see I've got a lot of stuff plugged in here, microphones and whatnot. But right down here, this is my current capture card, the AverMedia. We're going to go ahead and replace that one with the Elgato. And then also you can see I've got my PS4 there and some fun games. Of course, we got Dogmeat over here guarding my gaming PC, my Nuka-Cola Quantum, and of course my Coke with my name on it. Don't believe me, do you? Don't believe me that it has my name on it. Check it out right there from TwitchCon. Very cool. So, all right, the first thing we have to do is, of course, unplug all of the stuff. And the hardest thing is remembering where all that stuff goes later. And some of you are going, oh my God, Kismet, how are you going to remember? Well, I just happen to know. I happen to know where all that stuff ends up. These are ins and outs of my capture card. And right down here, there's an actual off button. So we'll go ahead and turn that off and then pull the power. Now, I also need to take all these bolts off, so I'll go ahead and just turn these off. And we'll go ahead and just take this and put this down here. Again, we'll come back, we'll take a whole side of this off, we'll take a look at what's inside. All right, so we got the machine over here, and we got all the bolts off the back. All right, we'll go ahead and take the case off. Be real careful because we have some stuff attached over here on the fan. One of the things that I do like to do is I like to dust out my machine every 3 months. So the card we're going to replace is our AverMedia card. Let's take a closer look inside there. Now inside this particular machine, you see I've got a Corsair going in there, GTX 1060, and my gaming PC I have the 1080. And of course here on the other side here, it needs a little bit of dusting. You can see I have a GS 800 from Corsair as well, amazing power supply. And I have an old AverMedia Live Gamer HD card. So I definitely want to upgrade from that. Now I'll take this card and of course pass it on to someone else who can use it, who's just starting off as a streamer. I do love to pay it forward to other people. Go ahead and set my new card down in there to see the bracket size that is currently fitting. It does fit the default bracket that comes with it. Always good to do. Also keep it in the anti-static bag until I'm ready. You want to definitely watch out for static. it can destroy your electronics. So make sure you do have a leash on, or you discharge your static before you touch any electronics. Now, I do like to have a little screwdriver set like this. I like this because it keeps it in there and it doesn't wander off, which you know that these have a tendency to do. So I do have this little Stanley Phillips that's going to help me out here. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these little holes at the top, by the way, which are screw guides. So you can just kind of put that right through there, put it in there, and go ahead and unscrew that. All right, we got that screw out of there. Out with the old, in with the new. Went ahead and dusted out a bit of my machine as well. Nice can of air, or use a rag to wipe it down. Out with the old and dusty, in with the new and epic. All right, now for the fun part, pulling it out of its static bag. Oh, look at that, beautiful. All right, got it in there. Look at that, Corsair and Elgato working together to make my machine more awesome. Again, you just guide it right in there, and we'll just do a little bit of righty-tighty. All right, that was super easy. Let's just go ahead and put the case back on here, and we'll go through and we'll do all the rest of them. And then we're going to go ahead and install the software. Let's go. All right, we've got the Elgato card in there, and now the hard part, remembering how the heck we plug all this stuff back in again. All right, we got everything plugged back in again. Didn't think I was going to be able to plug that back in, did you? It is quite complex. Just to give you a quick tour up here, we've got a foot pedal there, which allows me to do Discord. We've, of course, got a Logitech camera. We've got our keyboard and mouse. We've got our Ethernet plugged in here. Also a Blue Yeti microphone. We've got headphones and another microphone in for me to use with Discord. We have our main video card, which heads out. We also have a secondary HDMI, which is running out to a second monitor. This, of course, is plugged in for the input on the left and the output on the right. Now, I actually have, if you follow this input cord, it'll go down here to a switcher that I have from Fossmon, which allows me to go between my PC, Xbox, and PS4. Allows me to switch by them by just pressing this button. And of course, that will go into my machine and capture live into OBS. Allows me to switch between the different platforms without actually having to reconfigure my machine. Next, we're going to go ahead and download the software. My machine started up perfectly. I downloaded Game Capture Setup and 4K Capture Utility, and then I went and did the Setup Wizard, hit Next a few times, bam, instantly installed, good to go. Now let's get into some Kismet tips on setting up your capture card. Now, I suggest not to go right toward OBS. I suggest to go ahead and launch Game Capture HD first. See if you can see the input, in my case, my gaming PC, here into my streaming PC. And that seemed to work. So then I moved on to my Xbox, and then on to my PS4. Looks like they're all working right out of the gate. One thing that I did notice, that my monitor that comes out of the output of my card was black. It didn't show anything on there. So I went and found this on the internet, basically told me I should use the cord that comes with the Elgato. I plugged that in, worked perfectly. Let's go ahead and switch over to OBS. I went ahead and created a new video capture device source. Then I went ahead and gave it a name, Elgato Game Capture. Then I went ahead and selected the Elgato Game Capture HD card. Then I set it up like this. I went ahead and changed it to 1920 by 1080 with 60 frames per second. I then went into the advanced audio properties and I set it to monitor and output so I could hear it while I was streaming live. And I record it directly through OBS. Let's give it a try. So I jumped in some Fallout 76 here on my PC, and it worked awesome. Then I went ahead and jumped into some Astroneer, also on my PC. Also looks fantastic. Went ahead and tried some more 76 on Xbox. Worked perfectly. And of course, on PS4, we had to try some Spider-Man.
Civilians trapped in their vehicles. Location is Museum Mile. Over.
And that's it. I hope this video helped you. Man, that was a lot of fun. Super easy to install. Little bit of stuff there to know. Once you get that stuff down, you'll be recording and streaming your gameplay in no time. Huge thanks out to Elgato for all their love. And of course, thanks to all of you for watching this video. And I'll see you next time. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.